Hi. Um, I felt like doing a video today, so I guess we're gonna get 2 days in a row with videos, which is cool. I don't plan on doing daily, but if it happens, it happens. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, and so tonight, I will be doing a review of the movie Dazed and Confused. Now, before I talk about that, I want to talk about Seinfeld. Now, Seinfeld is a sitcom that is known as the show about nothing. Something we hear all the time. I heard it growing up. I've never seen Seinfeld. I've seen episodes of Soup Nazi, but it's something you hear all the time. The show about nothing. But if you ask my junior and senior year high school English teacher, she would tell you that Seinfeld is not a show about nothing. It's a show about literally everything. And I think that's what we have on our hands here with Dazed and Confused. If you didn't know, Dazed and Confused was released in 1993 and it's directed by Richard Linklater and it has like a really great cast, but I only know a couple people, and I really only think, so I'm gonna go over some people that I felt like I should mention. There's Jason London, who plays the character Pink, who's a quarterback. He's a quarterback, and he's one of the more compelling characters. I think I love this character. There's Riley Wiggins, who plays Mitch, who's an incoming freshman looking to fit in, and he is kind of the heart of the movie, in my opinion. I think he's a very interesting character, and I really enjoyed him. There's Matthew McConaughey playing Witterson, who's like kind of creep. I don't even know if they tell his age, but he's like definitely like 23 at least, probably older. And he's just this creep that likes to hang out with the high schoolers, and he's kind of just there. Like all the generations know him. And there's a couple other people. There's Ben Affleck. He plays another senior who is he's an asshole. I'm just gonna say that he's an asshole. He plays an asshole really well, but he just plays an asshole. I don't know. Anthony Rapp from Rent is in it, and Mila Jovovich. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name, but she's Resident Evil, right? And people like her. But yeah, this is a movie about nothing, but like Seinfeld, it is about everything. You know, it's a movie about hanging out, just like vibing, just hanging out, but also it's about growing up, and it's not just like, it's just about like various generations growing up. It's about middle schoolers growing up into high schoolers, and high schoolers growing up into adults, or into adults or college students. Or it's also about not growing up. You know, a little bit Peter Pan syndrome. Witterson, he's probably he's a pedophile, but also like Peter Pan syndrome type of thing, where he just never grew up. And though it was released in 1993, this really feels like a seminal film for the 70s. It truly embodies the 70s and like the free love type of stuff. You can really feel just like, not only in just the way the music is, which the soundtrack is perfect. I forgot to write down my notes to, write down songs, but it's perfect. The soundtrack is perfect. But only in the soundtrack does it embody the 70s. A lot of the dialogue, and they'll casually be calling people the gay slur that starts with an F. It's of this time. Even though it's released in the 90s, it feels like a movie from the 70s, and it's kind of why it works so well. It was made by people who grew up in the 70s, and so they really understood what it was like. And I kind of want to talk about Matthew McConaughey's character a little bit more, because he's one of those characters that right now doesn't work. He gets canceled right away. This movie gets canceled right away. But he's hilarious. most popular line for the movie. You may not know I didn't know it's from the movie before I watched it, but Matthew McConaughey's, all right, all right, all right. You know, that's iconic. He has the line. That's what I love about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. That's, I, it's so creepy, but it's kind of like Matthew McConaughey. It's like it works for him. Um, he's like chilling in the car and he goes, "Say, man, you got a joint?" "No, not on me, man." "Be a lot cooler if you did." He's just cool. He's creepy, but cool. I don't know how to describe it. He's one of the, I love it. And then also, I kind of want to talk about Pink a little more. He is, I don't have many flaws in this movie. This was one of the biggest ones. I wish they would have given him a little more. Like, he hasn't a lot, but I just loved his character so much. I wanted to learn more about him. I don't know what I would cut. I think the movie itself feels a little long, but I think his character is just brilliant. And he has a line where he says, "All I'm saying is that if I ever start referring to these years as the best years of my life, remind me to kill myself." And I think as much as it embodies the 70s, I feel that that's such a line out of, like, I don't know, I feel like I've said something very similar to that just in high school. Like, it's brilliant. His character is just amazing. I really love the characters in this movie. I think everyone has something to do, and it doesn't. I don't like. There's not a storyline where I'm just like, oh, a lot of movies where they're kind of just hanging out type of movies, where I feel like they're trying to do what this is. I don't think they work because you don't care about every character. But Dazed and Confused, you enjoy, or you kind of like watching everyone. Even Ben Affleck, who's an asshole, you kind of enjoy watching him. And when he does get his comeuppance, it's amazing. Like I said, I don't have many flaws in this movie. I wish they would have given Pink more to do. And I think the first act, this first 30 to 45 minutes, up until everyone kind of gets picked up to start partying, I think that could have been a little tighter. I think you could have done a little, I don't know. I don't know what you cut. I don't know what you do. But I feel like that could have been tighter, and it just dragged on a little bit. It's just a tad bit long. So my grade for this movie is a 9 out of 10. I think it's really great. I watched it about a week ago, and I really early on decided, not early on in the movie, but early on of me kind of sitting on the movie, decided it was going to be part of my Criterion collection. If you don't know, the Criterion collection is a play on the Criterion collection, which is a group of films that are kind of just been collected to be kind of like the greatest or most impactful, important movies of all time. So I decided these are the Criterion collection. They're impactful to me. I love them. And so I put it, there's 228 movies in the Criterion collection, and I put it at number 179, which is, it's great. I mean, it's a 9 out of 10 movie. I love movies, and I've seen a lot of movies. But yeah, that's my opinion on Dazed and Confused. I really hope you enjoy. If you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe, comment what do you think I should do next. I like movies. I also like TV shows. I've been working on rewatching The Simpsons. I only have a couple seasons left, and I'm working on ranking my favorite Simpsons episode. They're mostly locked in, but there could be a couple episodes in these last couple seasons that really hook me. I hope so. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. It probably won't be the Simpsons episode video, but it'll be something cool. Enjoy. Bye.